Hello everyone, my name is Alex and I'm a diploma student in the Human Resource Management program. Today, I'm excited to share with you a glimpse into the world of embroidery, an ancient and beautiful art form that involves stitching threads on fabric to create intricate patterns and images. In this speech, I'll be describing the techniques used in embroidery, how these techniques are applied, and the importance of embroidery within the broader context of the arts. Whether you are a beginner looking to learn or just someone curious about this craft, I hope this will inspire you to explore the beauty of embroidery. Firstly, the introduction to embroidery. Embroidery is one of the oldest forms of textile art, with its origins dating back thousands of years. This art form has been practiced in various cultures around the world, from ancient Egypt to China and to Europe. Embroidery has historically been used to decorate clothing, religious garments, household items, and even as a form of storytelling. In the past, embroidery was often a skill passed down through generations to generations, and it was sometimes used to symbolize wealth and social status. While the tools and materials has evolved over time, the passion for embroidery remains unchanged. Secondly, embroidery techniques. Now let's dive into some of the core techniques that make embroidery so unique and beautiful. There are many different types of stitches, each creating a distinct texture or design. I'll highlight a few common ones. First, the back stitch. This is one of the most basic and versatile stitches. It's used to outline shapes and create a solid line of stitching. It's a simple stitch, but it's foundational in many projects. Another essential stitch is the French knot. This technique creates tiny raised knots that can add texture and dimensions to your work. It's often used for details like flowers, centers, and it's surprisingly easy once you get the hang of it. Then there's the satin stitch. This stitch is often used to fill in shapes with solid, smooth color. It's called satin because it creates a smooth, glossy surface, perfect for adding depth and richness to your design. The chain stitch is another popular one. It's often used in decorative designs and can be shaped into loops that resemble chains. It's elegant and adds a flowing, continuous look to a piece. Of course, these are just a few examples. There are hundreds other techniques, but these basic stitches provide a strong foundation for any embroiderer. Thirdly, tools of the trade. Embroidery wouldn't be possible without the right tools. Let's talk about some of the essentials you need. First, you need needles. Yes, there are many different types, but most common are those with a rounded tip for hand stitching. The size of the needle you choose depends on the fabric and thread you are using. For example, fine needles are great for delicate fabrics like silk, while thicker needles are used for heavier fabrics like denims or canvas. Next, threads. Embroidery threads come in many colors and types also, but the most popular is floss. This is made up of several strands, which you can separate to control the thickness of your stitches. You can choose from cotton, silk, wool, or even metallic threads to create different effects. Another useful tool is the embroidery hook. This helps hold the fabric taut while you work, making stitching easier and more precise. Without a hook, the fabric can become wrinkled or uneven, which can make your stitches look sloppy. Okay, the fourth one is practical application of techniques. These techniques and tools are used in variety of embroidery projects today. From clothing to home decor to art pieces, embroidery has made a huge comeback in modern fashion, with many designers using it to add personal flair to their collections. For example, embroidered patches and design on denim jackets, shoes, and hats are incredibly popular. Embroidery also plays a big role in home decor, with people using it to create pillow covers, tablecloths, and even wall art. Beyond fashion and home decor, some artists are taking embroidery to new heights by using it as a medium for fine art. There are embroidery artists who create entire landscape, portraits, and abstract works of art using threads, turning fabric into canvas sorts. In conclusion, embroidery is much more than just a decorative craft. It is an art form with deep historical and cultural roots. Techniques used in embroidery allows for endless creativity, from simple stitches to elaborate, intricate designs. Whether you're creating a small piece for yourself or working on something larger and more complex, I encourage you to give embroidery a try. Not only is it a relaxing and satisfying hobby, but it also connects you to a tradition that spans the centuries. Thank you for taking the time to listen today, and I hope you feel inspired to pick up a needle and thread and start stitching your own masterpiece. Thank you.